In my first two updates, I built a lot, including the line, some ride scenes, Twilight Zone episodes, and more. So check those out if you haven't already, and let's see where I'm at now. So now I'm back with my third update for my Lego Tower of Terror. Obviously, I've built the walls up a bit, so that's one of the main things. And in the back here, I've added a few more episodes. So this over here is from the episode The Eye of the Beholder. Next to that is the episode The Dummy. There's his mirror over there. And I forgot to mention in the last update, I put the episode Little Girl Lost right next to the fifth dimension scene because the fifth dimension scene of the Tower of Terror was actually inspired by what they see when they go through that marked circle into that other dimension. So one of the main things I've been working on is this fifth dimension scene, and it still looks a little messy right now, but by the time I'm done, it'll all look good. And basically right in here is where you'll see everything. So got these on the side here, and I'm kind of showing at the start here what it looks like when all the lights are on, and then when they turn off, it gets all dark. And so this is kind of that second part, and you see a lot of Twilight Zone, fifth dimension type of things behind the windows here. There's this clock here, the arches, this eyeball that opens up, and a shattered window over there, and I added a mirror in there. And there's this light, a bunch of lightning starts to go around right before you go to the end. And then you can also notice all the stars in the back there. So yeah, that's what I've got so far for that. I think it's turning out pretty nice. Right here, it's still just not quite stable enough to hold up on its own. But once I build it up and connect it to the ceiling and add arches and everything, it'll be kind of similar to how I built the Indiana Jones ride. This will be able to slide right through with this, no problem, and then go into the main elevator. Over by the main elevator, I also added the other main elevator because there's actually two main elevators in the big tower. And in this one over here, I needed a counterweight for this one anyway, so I decided I might as well have two different ones. This elevator is working just the same as the other one right now. So I just pull the string and it goes up and down. And it doesn't look super nice right now, but I'll get the cart looking a little nicer, and that's really all you'll see anyways, just from the doors on the front of the tower that'll open up. So it'll pretty much look just like the other cart from the outside, which is all you'll see anyways. And then I'll have both these strings connecting at the top with a motor, and so while one of them goes up, the other goes down, and that way they're both going at the same time. There's a bunch of other just small details I've added. I honestly can't remember everything that's new from my last update, but as you can tell, most of it has really just been building the walls up, and so it looks a lot bigger now than it did before. But really, this building the walls up has been the easiest part. Takes the least time to do. So That's why there's not quite as much to show in this update, but it definitely looks quite a bit bigger. And now I've pretty much just got the main tower to work on, which is the part that everyone actually recognizes, and I still haven't gotten that part yet because most of it is actually underneath that.